Hello and welcome to another New World video. This video is a dye guide and farming route for Orange Pigment, which is located in Everfall. We will review all things dye as well as what is the best route/routes to gather these orange pigment. So without further ado, let's jump right into this color pigment farming guide. What are dyes used for? Dyes are a color variant for your armor. Now, one thing to note is dyes do not apply to skins from the store. Dyes only work on the original armor piece you're trying to color. Hopefully they'll change this down the road. However, there are 4 different slots for coloring your armor. These options are primary, secondary, accent, and tint. How to make a dye. In New World, the dye crafting system is located in the kitchen. So make your way to your favorite hamlet or village, go to the kitchen, and scroll down until you reach the dyes. There are 3 things to consider before crafting the dye. First, what is the tier of the kitchen at the village that you're using? Second, what's your cooking level? And third, do you have the necessary pigment, the resources for these dyes? As you probably already noticed, it takes more than just one type of pigment to make a specific dye. Now, if you have the required materials, go ahead and craft a dye. How to equip a dye. So now you know what dyes are used for and how to make a dye. So finally, how do we equip these dyes? Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is open your inventory and select the gear piece you would like to dye by right-clicking on it and then scrolling down to dye. You will now see the 4 different slots we talked about: primary, secondary, accent, and tint. Now, not all of the gear pieces actually have 4 available slots that you can dye, so be aware of that, and every different slot does something different. For example, on my chest, look, if I change the secondary to purple, it highlights that. Now what if we change the accent to an orange? Well, it's just the middle. So play around with this, get familiar with this, and then of course if you've liked the selection you've made, go ahead and click confirm. Excellent. Alright, well, let's get into the route here. So you're going to want to go ahead and start in Everfall and follow the orange arrows that I've outlined on this route, and in no time you'll be on your way to farming that orange pigment. Okay, here we are at the first Orange Prisma Bloom node. Go ahead and collect this one. One thing to note on this route is there is a lot of iron ore, shock bulbs, dragon flowers, so make sure you're collecting all of those. Okay, and here we are at the second Prisma Bloom on the route. Go ahead and collect this one and carry on. Alright, and here we are at the Orange Prisma Bloom node number 3. Very nice. Here we are at the 4th Prisma Bloom node. Go ahead and click your orange pigment. Okay, on this node, go ahead and try to avoid aggroing the mobs, collect your orange Prisma Bloom, and carry on. Awesome, go ahead and collect this orange Prisma Bloom node and continue on with the route. Once you've collected node number 7, you are officially over halfway done with this route. Collect your Prisma Bloom and carry on. Okay, so this marks node number 8 on the route. Go ahead and click this node. One thing I haven't mentioned is this route is also very effective for running the PvP quests for your faction. Okay, here we are at Orange Prisma Blue node number 9 in Everfall. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the end of our Orange Prisma Bloom route in Everfall. I hope you enjoyed today's route. This is a fun route. There is a lot of resources that can be gathered on the way. I find myself with anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 iron ore every single time I run this route. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to do all the fun YouTube stuff. Drop a like, subscribe if you aren't, and of course hit that bell notification to stay tuned for my next upcoming videos. And as always, I will see you very soon.